It's called the Dukan diet, and it promises no hunger, calorie counting, instant weight loss, and lifelong maintenance. 1 million people in France have tried it, and we hear Kate Middleton and her mom are using the method to slim down for the royal wedding. The American edition of the Dukan diet book debuts next month, and some critics are already attacking it. Registered dietitian Keri Glassman is author of The O2 Diet, and she's here with The Skinny on Dukan. Great to have you with us, Keri.
Nice to be here.
So this diet, this Dukan diet, what's it all about?
It's a high-protein, low-carb, very restrictive diet. The star players of this diet are lean protein, oat bran, and water. And ultimately, it promises that you can eat whatever you want.
It sounds a lot like Atkins, though, to an extent.
It's very similar to Atkins, except it focuses on lean protein, and you are not allowed to have the fat. But similar to Atkins, it also warns of constipation, fatigue, and bad breath.
Sounds great to me. I don't know why more people aren't trying it. No, but the question is, what are the critics saying about it right now?
Well, the French government has named it potentially imbalanced and risky, and the British Dietetic Association has named it one of 5 of the worst diets of 2011.
Well, that's good to keep in mind. They have a bunch of phases to this diet, 4 to be exact, and the first one is attacking. What does that involve?
Okay, so the attack phase you are on for 1 to 10 days, and you're supposed to lose up to 14 pounds. Basically, you eat all the lean protein you want, 1.5 tablespoons of oat bran a day, and a whole lot of water. And that's it.
That's it. So a lot of protein and that little bowl, which isn't really a bowl at all, of oatmeal, essentially.
Of oat bran, yes, and then a lot of water.
A lot of water. Okay, so you do that for how long in this thing?
You do that for up to 10 days.
10 days. After those 10 days, you go to the cruise phase of this diet.
Then you go into the cruise phase, and you are on the cruise phase for as long as it takes to get to your goal weight. And you're supposed to lose about 2 pounds a week in the cruise phase. It's not much different from the attack phase, so it's really restrictive. You eat as much lean protein as you want, just like the attack phase. You have 2 tablespoons of oat bran, so you get a little more oat bran there.
Yes, you're very full of oat bran at this point.
And then you have as many non-starchy vegetables every other day. So not even every day do you get vegetables.
That doesn't sound right. Consolidation phase is the next one.
Okay, so here it gets, a little more exciting. In the consolidation phase, you are on this phase for 5 days for every pound that you've already lost. And again, you focus on all lean protein. You go up to 2.5 tablespoons of oat bran a day. You eat those non-starchy vegetables as much as you want every day. And then every day you also add in 2 slices of bread, an apple or any piece of low sugar fruit, 1 serving of cheese, and then 1 to 2 times a week you add in a starchy food like rice or pasta, and then you have 1 to 2 celebratory
you even get a dessert.
meals.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 to 2 celebratory meals where you can eat almost anything you want, including wine and dessert.
And lastly, we have the stabilization phase.
Finally, in the stabilization phase, you are supposed to be able to eat whatever you want, including things like this mac and cheese and fried chicken, but you just have to follow a few rules. Walk 20 minutes a day, have 3 tablespoons of oat bran every day, and then also 1 time a week, go back to that attack phase of just eating all protein.
Is this something you would do, Keri?
This is not something I'm a fan of. I think a lot of Americans are going to try it because of all of the success over across the pond. However, it is not something to do for lifelong weight loss and especially for lifelong health.
Thanks for being with us, Keri. We
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Keri Glassman.